Hi guys, today I have something I'm really excited to share with you. We're going to do some pop-up greeting cards, okay? I'm going to show you the basic way how to make a pop-up card and then two different variations that you could use with it, and hopefully you'll enjoy, okay? So let me show you the final product. You'll see that it's kind of a pop-up snowman. Hopefully that helps clarify how I did this a little bit. And then we also have a pop-up stack of presents. And you could kind of approach that and you could see how you could even change up the design, make it a birthday cake or something if you wanted to. But this is what we're going to go for today. Okay, so you're going to need basically a piece of paper and scissors, and you could draw the features on there yourself, so you don't technically need glue. You could do something like this if you want to, but if you want these little extra features, then you could use some scrap paper and some glue as well, okay? And anything that you have to color with. So let's get started. Now, this took me a minute to figure out myself, so I had to re-watch the video when I learned how to do it. So I want to make sure that you know how to do it. Actually, I'm gonna grab a thicker piece of paper really quick to do this. That paper I thought was blank on the back, and it's not. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, so we're gonna start by folding your paper hamburger style, as they call it, so that it's this kind of a wide rectangle, like you're about to make a book or something out of it. And then on the fold, that's where we're going to make our first cut, okay? I'm going to cut once here, about 2 inches down from the side. It doesn't have to be exact. And then another cut here, about 2 inches from the other side. Like I said, it doesn't have to be exact, but try and make them about the same space in when you make those cuts, okay? So I'm going to do it this way so you can see it better. So I've cut it on the fold. I've made 2 slits, and now I'm going to bend this part that I cut over and crease it like that. Okay? So this is the fold part, and I've cut 2 cuts, and then the flap that resulted I'm folding over like that. Okay? So now you should have like kind of a C shape with a flap. I'm sorry, that is super bright. Let's see if I can do anything about it to make it better. Nope, that made it worse, didn't it? Maybe if I... Nope. Alright, well, I'll try and do the best that I can holding it at an angle that you can see. Okay, so now you have this flap. Now, this is the tricky part, so pay attention here. We're going to open up the card like you would open it up, and we're going to take this flap and push it in to the inside of the card. So it's not on the outside anymore, it's pushed in. Okay, and then where the crease was from where we creased it, you're going to fold it so that it's creased the opposite way, the opposite direction. And that automatically makes it kind of like a stand-up pop-up in itself. Okay, so I'm going to go over that one more time. You folded it hamburger style, you put 2 cuts. Now you're opening up the card and you're pushing that piece that you cut in and creasing it, smoothing down the folds. So now the folded part's right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and fold it again on that line in the middle, like I'm just shutting this card, like that. So it should look like a C shape, and then on the inside you'll have this kind of folded pop-up thing, okay? So then, you still have these 2 edges that are folded, and now you've got 2 folds right here. So this is a folded edge, and this is a folded edge. We're going to make 2 more cuts on the top folded edge, just like you did earlier. A little bit in from the side, just like an inch cut, okay? And then you're going to fold that up and crease it like you did the first time for this big one right here, but now you've made a second cut on the top layer here and you're creasing it. So then you're going to open up the book and try and pop that piece in as well and crease it on the crease on the inside. Okay, and then we're going to crease it and shut it back like you did the first time. Okay, so it's kind of like a C with another little chunk. It's beginning to look like a Minecraft piece. So when you open it though, see how we have two layers right there? And this is really cool. You could use it for all kinds of pop-up stuff if you want to. Okay, I'm going to do one last layer, the top of my snowman or my stack of presents. So now when you fold it, these two sides are folded. You have this fold here. This is a folded edge on the inside, and then you have this folded edge right here. We're going to cut it on just the top folded edge that we just made. I'm going to cut in a little bit, like a quarter to half an inch. And then fold it in again and crease it, just like we did the other two sides. Hopefully you can see that better without the glare. We're going to open up our card and push that little top piece in and reverse fold it there on the edge. So basically you have a big fold, a medium fold, and a little fold. And then you can go ahead and close it and just make sure everything is down flat. Then when you open it up, hallelujah, you should have a good stack of 3 3D looking presents, or you could make it into a snowman. So here's what it would look like if you made them into presents, and you would just decorate the front piece of each of those boxes and then maybe attach a top to it if you want. Now if you want to do the snow person, then you can draw the buttons and then attach other pieces if you want. Now something that you're probably going to want to do, you don't have to put a red background or anything like that. However, you probably should glue the white paper that you just cut onto another paper so that there's no hole. And so what I mean by that is, this is our final product, right? And you don't want to hand somebody a card like that. So something you could do is get even another white piece of paper, take a glue stick, glue the edge that's left down on top of this card, and then flip it over, do the same thing with this side, glue it, fold, smooth that glue on, and then when you open it up, it'll be like this, and you won't see anything behind it because you glued it. Hope that makes sense. And then you could write like something, if you wanted to do like happy birthday, Merry Christmas, happy holidays, whatever you want to do, and then you put that in there. But you can see how this could be decorated to be a birthday cake, anniversary. You could do the snowman, the boxes, you could make it a skyscraper, all kinds of stuff you could do with this. My son begged me to make a excavator last night, so after cutting up lots of paper, I finally made one that looks kind of like an excavator. I'll have to show you it later. But anyway, so here's your start. And really, you could even make a Christmas tree if you wanted to, you know? You could put like a little star on the top of it. Instead of a snowman hat, you could put a star and make it green like a Christmas tree. So it's up to you how you want to do that. I'm going to go forward with the snowman so I can kind of show you how to do that. So give me just a second. I'm going to go ahead. I didn't glue it earlier because that's what my glue stick looks like. I'm trying to find that one that actually has glue. There we go. That would have been helpful a few minutes ago when I was pretending to glue. There we go. See, now you can see that it's stuck. And I'm going to do this side. Hallelujah. Okay, so here we're at. Now, first things first, I would probably do the buttons if you're going to do the snowman. And then I would do the eyes the mouth. Okay, so here's the basic snowman, right? It's funny because it's flat, but it doesn't look quite flat. Oh no! Look what I just did. How sad. I messed up my snowman. Don't do that. Don't smear it like I just did. Oh, tragedy! It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so then the next thing I would do was see if you could find like an orange piece of paper, or you could get a white piece of paper and color it orange if you want, and give it a nose. I happen to have this scrap paper lying around from when we did turkeys a while back. So I'm going to give mine a little corn cob pipe. I'm going to give mine a carrot nose. Maybe I can cover up some of that messiness I just did to myself. Okay, and then for an awesome and pretty quick and easy scarf, I'm just going to make like a little bit of a skinny rectangle that goes a little past the size of my snowman, and make a cut. So we have this, and then I'm going to give it some fringe by cutting some pieces here. Don't cut your fingers, please. That would be bad. I can hear it now. Miss Jones made me cut my fingers. No, no, no. Ooh, let's do blue. Okay, so now I'm just going to put some stripes on it. And I could just glue it on there. And it'll be an instant scarf. Make sure you don't glue it on the exact fold, because then it won't bend. You want it to still be able to bend when you close it. Okay, so here's where I'm at so far. Now I need a hat, right? So you can either make your own hat, however you want to do that, or I've got like some scrap paper still left over from another assignment we did, and I'm going to use a little bit of that to give mine a cool looking top hat. Well, you know what Bob Ross says? He's a famous artist. There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. And I accidentally cut the other side off on my top hat. But that's okay. It looks kind of cool. In fact, actually, I might go ahead and cut the whole brim off. Oh yeah, let's make it look like a nutcracker hat, since I didn't mean to do that. Bummer. That's okay though. So I'm going to put a little red thing on there. We're going to make this guy look like a nutcracker. Snow person. We don't let anything get us down here in art world. So I have this cool nutcracker happen to be sitting here. It's got like a little gem on it. So maybe I'll put like a little gem on the top of my mistake that's a happy little accident. And it'll be fine. Okay, I'm cutting myself a circle. Oh, that's not really a circle. Come on, Jones. It's kind of a circle. Okay, and then I'm going to glue that on there. Maybe since I have blue already, I'll make it have like a little blue gem in the middle or something. I don't know. Your hat can look however you want. You could do it like that. You could turn it upside down and do it like that. You could give it a cowboy hat. It doesn't really matter. You could do whatever you want. So I'm going to give my guy a little hat. I'm going to glue it on his head. It's going to overlap his eyeballs a little bit. I'm going to smush it. Okay, so we have... Oh, what's he missing, guys? Brownie points if you said he's missing arms. So I have some scrap brown paper that I'm going to cut some just quick arms out of, and it's kind of hard to do skinny arms that are proportionate to this guy, so I'm going to do like a long stick with kind of a triangle on the end. And then I'll show you what we're going to do after that to make it look more like the right size of a stick. Okay, so now I'm going to, oops, I cut that too much. all sticks are not created equal here, so we are going to separate our stick fingers out a little bit. Oh, this guy's got 2 fingers. It's fine, because you probably could find a stick like that. Oh man, I'm just getting worse and worse. I need skinnier scissors, I think. So my snow person, there's his or her stick arms. I'm going to stick them on that second middle sized square if I can. Come on. Doesn't want to stick. You're all I've got left, glue stick. All my other glue sticks have dried up or been used up. Or maybe have been eaten. I don't know. I do have a golden retriever puppy who likes to eat my stuff. So there's that. And also a 2-year-old who sometimes likes to eat my stuff. Okay. Here is my snow person. Bum bum bum. So it can look however you like. I went ahead and decorated this one with snowflakes that we talked about last week or 2 weeks ago. And I put Happy Holidays, love the Jones family. And then now this card is ready to give somebody. And when they open it up, they'll be so surprised. They'll be thinking it's a normal card, you know, and then they're going to be like, bam! Look at that. So cool. So I'm going to draw some snowflakes. Oh no! His arm fell off. We'll fix it in a minute. So if you remember from previous lessons, we made snowflakes by drawing 3 lines that intersect, an X with a straight line through the middle, so a total of 6 pieces coming out because snowflakes are 6-sided. And then I put diamonds in the middle. That's how I like to make my snowflakes. I don't remember who taught me that, but I really like it, so that's how I do my snowflakes. So I'm going to do a couple different ones all over the place. And then I'll probably fill the rest of it with just little circle snowflakes. Just for fun. And then I will say happy holidays. That's a 98 Degrees song, by the way. Your parents will know what I'm talking about. Love the Jones family. Actually, that might be an NSYNC song. I'm getting my boy bands confused. I was actually a Backstreet Boys fan. That's who I like. Anyway, so there we have it. A finished snow person. And if you want to change it up, you could. Instead of doing a snow person like that, you could go through and do presents, which is basically the same process. Okay. Oops, this one has a nutcracker head on the back of it, but that's okay. We're reusing our paper. So I fold it hamburger style, do my 2 cuts, crease it, open my card, push the creased part in the middle. This is a recap in case you want to do the second one. You could always pause this video. Take the top fold, do another set of cuts, crease it, put it on the inside, smooth it down, top fold, 2 more cuts, crease it, open it up, pop that one on the inside, fold it, crease it down. Okay, so now you have presents. If you wanted, then what you could do is decorate them by putting different designs, making them look like they've got ribbon, just making sure that there's a lot of colors on them. These could be Christmas presents, they could be birthday presents. They could be wedding presents. You never know. Baby presents for a baby shower. Whatever you want to do here, it's up to you because it's your presents. It's black. I don't want black. We're gonna do black and blue, or red and blue. I'm gonna keep mine kind of the same color scheme so they go together. Like my other one was mostly yellow and red. This one's gonna be blue and red. And if I were you, I would try to not even bother coloring these at all, but you could. So let me show you what I mean. You don't have to color them at all because they're kind of on top of each other and the wow factor is going to be awesome anyway. But if you do want to color them, you got to color them like it's the top of the real present. So I would make this extend straight out. Sorry about my phone. And then you could color it like this. Make sense? So then when you pop it out, like that. See? So, there you go. Hope you enjoy. Can't wait to see them. Bye.